In this video, I'm going to be talking about a neuron, the different parts of a neuron and their functions. So here we have a neuron cell. So let's quickly go through the different parts of the cell. So right here we have the dendrites, which are just the branches which receive information from different neurons. Here we have the cell body, which houses the nucleus and it keeps the cell alive. This green thing right here, that's the nucleus, which contains the genetic material of the cell, and it is more or less the brain of the cell. In between the axon and the cell body is the axon hillock, which is the last place in the cell body, the cell body is also known as the soma. It's the last place in the soma where the information goes before it travels throughout the cell. Next we have the axon, which is just where the transmission of the information goes through in order to get to the terminal buds. Surrounding the axon is what is called the myelin sheath, which is just fatty tissue that allows the transmission of information to go faster. In between the sheaths, we have the nodes of Neuron, which are these red dots right here. And what happens pretty much is that when the information travels onto the axon, it's charged and it has energy, and once it hits the node of Neuron, it kind of makes a jump, and that jump creates more energy, and then it shoots out, and then same thing happens again to make that jump. It charges energy, shoots out, same thing, charges energy, shoots out, and that happens until it gets to the terminal bud. The terminal bud right here is where the vesicles are created. That the vesicles contain the neurotransmitters, and the neurotransmitters travel to the next cell. Here is a close-up of a terminal bud and a dendrite. So this yellow part right here is called the synaptic gap, and that is just where the transmission of information occurs. This is a close-up of a terminal bud and a dendrite. So these gray bubble-looking things are called vesicles, and they contain neurotransmitters. When the vesicles get to the end of the terminal bud, they transfer the neurotransmitters into the synaptic gap, which then unlocks these locks in the dendrites, which is very important in the transmission of information. Thank you for watching my video.